Well, I think every game is important, and a lot has been spoken about the last four games and what they are. They're very, very tough games, but in tough games, we have managed to get some results. So certainly we can't look at them last four games and feel that we need to get all our points before then. We have 9 games to go, and 9 games means 9 opportunities to get points. But we are getting to the stage of the season now where the games are becoming bigger because the fact that we're running out of games as such, and which means that the focal point very much has to be the next one, whichever one that is. And it so happens for us it's Southampton on Saturday, and we have to look at it as an opportunity to get points.
Is it obviously an opportunity for your strikers to get back in the goals? They've obviously been struggling. How important is that looking ahead until the end of the season as well?
Well, I think first and foremost it is about getting points and winning games and getting points. How we get that, I suppose, at this moment in time, you are not too worried apart from the fact that we get them. But yes, it is an opportunity, of course, for our strikers. It's been difficult. I think the facts don't lie that we have found it difficult to get the goals that we want. They're welcome from anywhere in the team, but of course if your strikers are scoring and notching, then it's a really good bonus for us.
Given the investment obviously though in the summer, has it been frustrating for you with the lack of sort of struggling to score goals?
I think the frustration probably has been more in the inconsistency in our play, and we perhaps haven't gone through the period perhaps like we did last season, early in the season where we had that good run, which builds confidence, allows the opportunity for individuals to build confidence. So has it been frustrating? Yes, it has. We continually work at the areas that we feel that we need to improve on. So certainly it's not been a lack of effort. I think on the aspect of scoring goals, there are 2 sides of it. It's the individual qualities to be able to do that. A little bit of fortune, I suppose, comes along with that. But it's also, as a team, we've got to make sure that we're providing, our forward players and our strikers with the opportunities, and perhaps, it's a combination of all of that why we perhaps haven't done as well as what we'd have liked.
A lot of praise has been heaped on Southampton this season. Almost been like the surprise package almost in the Premier League. What have you made of them, and how tough is it going to be on Saturday?
Well, they're all tough. If I look at their progress, I think certainly over the last year, I think they have invested. I think they've invested well. They've got, of course, a very, very good balance between what they have invested into the team and, of course, the homegrown talent that has come through. So I think they've showed that real good, balance between the two. And of course, they've had offensive players, particularly I think Rodriguez that they bought for I think fairly substantial money at the time, that has had a wonderful season, and Lallana, who's come through the system, and Lambert. And I think probably from an offensive point of view, they're the 3 that have stood out. But we have to look at the positive sides. We've done fairly well against Southampton in our games the last season and this season. We have to make sure that we go there with a positivity that allows us to get something from the game.
And lastly from me, Chris, I know this is something that's been discussed at length before, but following Chris Powell's departure from Charlton in the week, do you think that there is enough being done to encourage black managers into the Football League? And if not, what more can be done? What can be done to improve the numbers involved?
I think it's something that us in the game, those in managerial positions, club positions, and certainly the FAs have to do the amount of work that's needed. There's no doubt that there is a massive imbalance between those that are in from a playing capacity going through to management. What we have found is that there are far more black and ethnic coaches involved at lesser levels. That might be at grassroots level, associated with clubs, academy level, associated with clubs, under 21 level. but them same percentages don't apply, of course, to management, and that's first team management. So I think it's something that we have to continue to work at, find out the reasons why, to encourage when we can, and of course to make sure that we're putting in right policies to make sure that we are encouraging.